When was the last time you felt the raw vibration in stadium when a team won the cup? Take, for example, this team that won the series with an incredible goal, or this team that smashed their opponent into oblivion by their win. And that is not even the end of it all. In this video, we would be looking at top 15 greatest game winners in NHL history. Please fasten your seatbelt, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive right in. 15. Burrows v. Chicago. When teams like this meet, fans of both teams always keep their fingers crossed as just about anything could happen. Take a look. Having exhausted the regulation time and overtime, sudden death was the deciding factor. However, with a heavy shot, the debate was over. Though it was an event that happened in 2011, it still shakes the foundation of hockey league till this day. The joy in the stadium was very obvious, and it was as if our winners wanted to tear the stadium down. Oh good lord, it is a beauty. 14 Joel of Boston. When a team like Joel's are advancing their offense, it would be best for their opponent to retreat and secure their goalpost. Take a look. This was a crucial moment, but the Boston team must have underestimated how lethal their opponents were. Well, they were about to learn that pretty fast. And with a few dribbles and passes, the Boston were buried forever. Wow! That was a beautiful goal. We cannot imagine how punters and gamblers felt this night. While someone would be in sorrow, another person would be packing for a quick vacation. 13. 2012. 2012 must have been a year that witnessed a ton-load of incredible strikes from world-class players like this. Take a look. Considering how far the player was from the goalpost, nobody thought he would take that shot until he did. And with that powerful shot, the net shook like it never did before. Well, aside the fans of the other team, it seemed these two gentlemen were affected the most. Whether the loss would cost them their job or their bet, we wish them all the best. 12. Nino v. Colorado. When a win is needed by both teams at all cost, it is expected that no team would slack or sleep around. However, the incredible happened here. Take a look. So clearly, Colorado team went on an offense, but they lost possession. But instead of returning to base, they took their time till they were hit a fatal blow. And thus, with a well-executed pass and a powerful shot, the series winner emerged. Wow, a beautiful goal that was. Please take heart, Team Colorado. Nino's team were the better team. 11. Kunitz v. Ottawa. There is no time more dangerous than sudden death, as just about anything can take place. Take a look. As Kunitz's team made their unsuccessful first attempt at smashing Ottawa's net, Kunitz was waiting at the right place for the puck to come out. And as soon as it did, he smashed it to pieces. What a player. With a beautiful goal like that, there was no way the stadium would keep quiet. Thus, the stadium erupted in joyous celebration. Thank you, Kunitz, for making this happen. 10. Victory. If you had a pin, you could almost puncture the large balloon of tension hanging over the room. Well, no blames here, as every single second and pass counts. Take a look. While the defending team put up a strong fight, however, the offensive team did not come to play and in a short while shattered their line of defense. We cannot even begin to imagine how the losing team was feeling at this time. They have held on so strong, and just in a twinkling of an eye, their entire defense was defeated. From the look on the faces of the losing team, they never saw this loss coming. That must hurt pretty bad. Take heart. 9. Oldie. The game of hockey had always been beautiful even in the late 90s. We mean the competition might be tougher then, but every team has one ambition in mind: Stanley's Cup. Take a look. Clearly both teams were at their wit ends as they were looking for a way to outmaneuver one another, but that was a very tough task to accomplish. And despite the tough line of defense, it was not long for that army of defense to be breached, thereby leaving the net in ruins. Gosh. That was a beautiful scene, and as we expected, the whole stadium erupted in joyous celebration. 8. 1995. We cannot talk of oldies without talking of the 1995-1996 season. It was a beauty to behold. We also wish you had been born to witness the sight yourself. Take a look. Who would have thought that what started as a casual pass without vigor will turn out like this? As the players were doing their usual passes and dribbles, goalie on the other side must have been rather too relaxed. And in that single moment, a powerful shot ended the game. Wow, that was one HL of a shot. Even till date, I couldn't believe that. That shot would go in between the goalposts, but it did. Gosh. And as we anticipated, the joy was enormous and felt across the length and breadth of the entire stadium. Wow. 7. Power. There is a level of unexpected power that comes to play once sudden death is on the line. At that point, everyone's guard is up, and they cannot just wait to dominate their opponent. Take a look. So, in order to get the ball at any cost, a player of the other team was pulled down. Well, since the referee did not say a word, who are we then to complain? And out of nowhere, a powerful shot sent the direction of the goalpost sends untold happiness down the spine of everybody in the stadium. Gosh, that was a beautiful sight. The players just couldn't contain their joy. Well, I wouldn't blame them as it was a joyous experience. Congratulations, guys. 6. Chicago. When Chicago clashed with Philadelphia in 2009-2010 season, fingers were crossed as to who would be going home with Stanley's Cup. However, the unexpected happened. Take a look. Clearly, it is a tough game and no opponent is giving the other a breathing space to shoot the puck, let alone maneuver. And in the midst of the tough conditions, Kane did the incredible. He succeeded in giving the Chicago team their first Stanley's Cup since 1961. Can you believe that? Wow, Kane sure deserves some bonuses for handing the cup to his team. That's very impressive. 5. 2009. The final game between Pittsburgh and Detroit drew fans from far and wide in the 2009-2010 season. We can almost feel the thick tension in the atmosphere. Take a look. And just as the game became more intense, several shot attempts were blocked. It seemed as if no team was ready to concede, but in that nanosecond, this happened. And just like that, the game was a given, a fatal burial. 4. Magic. Some final winnings of the Stanley Cup are so super that they are nothing short of a miracle or a magic. Take a look. We mean, looking at this player, it seemed he should be saving himself from falling rather than trying his best to hit the puck into the net. Well, fortunately for him, he did not listen to us. And without listening to us, he smashed the puck. And while he missed, the clock was just in his favor, and in a couple of seconds, his team emerged victorious. This player is the definition of endurance and grit. We mean, despite his team's advantage, he still performed at his best till the very end. Kudos, sir! 3. Dribble. There are some passes made by players, and we are convinced that the team are prepared to lift the cup. Take a look. Despite how tough the angle were, this team were able to squeeze in a killer pass to their man. And without a second thought, this incredible monster of a man smashes it into the wide net. Gosh! That was a very beautiful strike, which ended in a goal. 2. Time. Not all Stanley's Cups are won through sudden death. Some are simply won by countdown of time. Take a look. By looking at the time, we can tell that the hearts of the team in lead must be beating fast, hoping nothing happens that would affect their title. And finally, the battle is all over. The Chicago team are 2015 champions. 2016. If 2015 Stanley Final was crazy, 2016's edition was even crazier. Take a look. The Pittsburgh team on the bench couldn't contain their excitement, and thus, they had to stand up, waiting for the time to get to 0. And it is 0. The Pittsburgh team are champions. Wow! Have you seen anything as beautiful as this? Congrats, guys, you deserve the win. Thank you for watching. Tell us which video was your favorite in the comments section. Lastly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you would always get amazing contents like this.